The plot of Here Comes the Boom is about a 42-year-old biology teacher and former college wrestler, Scott Voss, played by Kevin James. Scott gets very upset when he hears the school has to cut back funds for the music program, which ends up being $48,000 in total. And he tries to help out the teacher, Marty Shreb, played by Henry Winkler. Scott trains for the MMA and does small fights to raise money to help save the school and the music program. He ends up fighting in Vegas as the school rallies behind him and he saves the music program. The narrative of this movie is follow your dreams and anything is possible. The protagonists in this movie are Scott Voss, Marty Shreb, top middle, Nico, Scott's trainer, picture on the right, and Bella Flores, school nurse that Scott likes, bottom picture. The antagonists in this film are Assistant Principal Elkins and Principal Belcher and anybody against Kevin and his fight for the school. In my opinion, this film does not use much satire or comedy. It is not very funny. Actually, I think it is more of a serious film than it is a comedy. This is a picture of Melissa Peterman. She plays Scott's brother's wife, Lauren Voss. She is portrayed as a very naggy wife who yells at Eric a lot. This photo is a photo of Bella Flores, who is played by Salma Hayek. She is known as the sexy girl in the film, who Scott wishes to date, and he does in the end when he wins the fight in Vegas. This is Miguel. Miguel is a minority in this film and is portrayed as a very silly and not seen as very smart, but in the end he gets his citizenship. He has a few funny lines in the film, but generally he is not really that big a part of the film. Now, on to Truth That Tells Lies. This is Nico. Nico gets very angry because he is the same age as Scott and he trained to be a fighter his whole life. In this one scene in the movie, Nico cancels a UFC fight for Scott because he feels that he is jealous of Scott because he gets the fight in Vegas. But this is a truth that tells lies because you can work hard at something, but it doesn't always work out. If I could change anything about this movie, I think it would be to make it more funny. It didn't seem like a sports satire film to me. It seemed like a real, actual, drama. But there were some funny scenes, but I really didn't think they were that funny. That's just something I would change about the movie. Overall, it was a really enjoyable film.